Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
How's it going, everyone? Sinister the Gamer section bringing another review, and today's review is on Katanaut for PC and coming soon to other platforms, released at a later date. The setting takes place on a space station once inhabited by humans until it suffered from a mysterious disaster that turned everyone into monsters. You play as a warrior tasked to uncover the chaos and stop it at its source. You have your trusted weapons and skills to get it done and to survive the onslaught of monsters. Katanaut's presentation draws heavily from the classic genres of Metroidvania, Soul-likes, and platformers, blending their visual and atmospheric elements into a compelling experience. The pixelated character sprites pay homage to the heroes of the 16-bit era, while the level design, from narrow corridors to expensive main bases, make excellent use of lighting and shadows to heighten the tension. The dark, gritty color scheme contributes to a suspenseful atmosphere, keeping players on their edge on the enemies lurk in poorly lit areas, often emerging unexpectedly. Blood splatters on the walls after defeating foes add their visual tone. Cutscenes effectively set up the plot aboard the space station, evoking a narrative style reminiscent of Dead Space, especially when there's monstrous antagonists. Technically, the game runs smoothly with the VSync enabled, so no signs of lag or screen tearing, and maintaining a solid 120 FPS on PC. The audio design enhances the combat, satisfying the effects of the katana slashes and gunfire. The developers at Voidmount have skillfully combined familiar game elements into a visual striking immersive presentation. Katanaut is a roguelike Metroidvania mixing with platforming, and the gameplay is very fast-paced to keep you on your toes. You have two control types that are mouse and keyboard or a controller. For the gameplay, I chose a controller because I have no issues moving around and attacking, but to each their own on how you want to play this game. You have your trusted katana for melee and your gun for long-range attack, but with limited ammo, because you can always find more scattered throughout the levels. Along the way, you encounter other characters that you can help with new abilities. Some of these new skills you'll find throughout the station, but others you get upon respawn. With the roguelike elements, your experience changes every time the enemies remain the same, but they always the changes upon respawn, but the enemies still stay the same. Well, basically what I'm getting at. But this is not one of those Metroidvanias where you just mash the buttons to take out enemies, because you have a stamina meter. Also, for defensive purposes, you can parry the attacks to save you from damage. And speaking of damage, you take 3 hits and it's game over, unless you have a health item on hand, because health items is very scarce. So, like I said earlier, you have to tread carefully. Earlier, I spoke of soul-like elements because they're tough enemies. You have to well time your moves, and that is everything. So trust me, this game is challenging if you don't know what you're doing. But fans of the genre, give this game a try on your desktop, laptop, or your handheld. This game is good, but there are some drawbacks that hamper the experience, and one of those issues is it's easy to die on here because you only have 3 hit points, so you have to tread carefully and you have a health item on hand because health items is very limited. Next, the grinding gets tedious after a while because it's slow to progress just to get the better items, and those permanent upgrades take so long to get. So new players, you have to beware, because this is what you have to deal with on a daily basis when you're playing genres like this, because it's not easy, it's not holding your hand at all. However, I enjoy Katanaut from what it is. For that, I give Katanaut a 4 out of 5. Thank you for tuning in to the best place for independent gaming journalism, and that is the Gamer section. Be sure to hit like on the video, and please subscribe to the channel.